Good morning, everybody. It's 11 minutes past 9 o'clock. Welcome back. It's a great day, and this time every week we visit with our good friend Sheree Clark from Fork in the Road. And over the past couple of weeks, we've had some pretty interesting veggies on here. What we had kale, we had tomatoes, we had peppers, we had zucchinis, we had cucumbers, we had corn, and today we're really excited because now we're going to be talking about Sheree's melons.
Yeah.
Because
I didn't know if you were going to go there or not. I'm so glad you did.
That's what it says here.
It says right there.
It says right now, we're talking about melons, and I did not realize, and this is true, I did not realize you can eat the whole thing.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Like the hard.
Every part of a watermelon, Sheree said,
is edible. Every single part of it. And we're used to eating the flesh part.
Right.
Pickled watermelon rind, so we know that we do that. I put the rind in the juicer. When I make watermelon juice myself, I just cut it up and throw it in there. Seeds, rinds, all of it.
okay, what about honeydew melons?
All of it.
Honeydew too?
Doesn't
You
it
don't mean
taste?
like the green.
The green, all of it.
Wow.
Yeah. And actually, the good part is melons are really sweet. They're high in sugar content. So it balances that sweetness. So instead, sometimes it's too sweet if you juice it, and that rind brings down the sweetness a little bit. It's also good for people with blood sugar issues. If you're concerned about that sugar rush, that's a good thing to help balance it out.
Now, what about calorie-wise? Like, say, a cantaloupe, for example. If I ate a whole cantaloupe.
Surprisingly low in calories, 200.
For a whole thing?
For the whole thing.
And there's been some great cantaloupe this year.
Oh, this is the best time of year. And today we're only talking about watermelons. I want to come back and we'll talk about the other kinds. That we could do a whole show, a 4-hour show just on the melons. But listen, I was at the store and I saw something really cool and I knew I was onto something. I had never seen this before yesterday.
Watermelon water.
Watermelon juice package,
What?
and I brought you some, and it's the one in the stemmed glass.
Okay.
Yep. It is interesting because it's separated.
I was going to say, it's
got floaties in it.
Yeah, you may want to stir it. I've given you some utensils. And I just poured it just a few minutes ago, so it does separate. Now, I was excited to see this. I was less excited.
Sounds like we're at a wedding.
I ain't kissing you. All right, so this came out of that bottle.
This came out of the package,
All right.
yes.
It's good.
Yeah.
I
You
like
get the watermelon scent as soon as
Tastes
you
like watermelon.
Yeah, it's good, it's adequate. It's not as good as fresh pressed watermelon juice.
Right.
And if you haven't had that, there's not a comparison. It's good in a pinch. I'm happy to see it. The thing about this is anytime you buy a packaged juice, a lot of times people will say to me they're on juice fast or they're concerned, they want to have juice in their diet, and they say, well, can't I just buy the packaged stuff and not go through the pain of juicing and cleaning the juicer? But the fact of the matter is there's got to be something in here stabilizing this. There's got to be something that keeps this fresh until next Tuesday when it's expired.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So those are the things that I want you to think about when you're doing this. Is this okay? Absolutely, do it. But don't think that it's as good as doing the fresh stuff.
Okay.
So let's talk about fresh stuff, and let's talk about the one with the little umbrella in there, because it's maybe a little unfair because we're trying my juice against the packaged juice, and I amped mine up a little bit.
You ramped it up a little bit, and you classed it up with the umbrella.
I did.
I feel like Steve Martin.
If you can stack the deck, you absolutely should. And so what I wanted to do was talk about the watermelon juice and watermelons, and all those things are very good for us, but sometimes we want an adult beverage. And so rather than do something that's got packaged juice, like Bloody Mary mix or whatever, how about I just made you kind of like a screwdriver, but with watermelon juice instead. So it's vodka. And always interested in, again, increasing. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah,
Jason's liking it.
Great.
I used an organic vodka.
What's the difference between organic vodka and regular vodka?
Just that the ingredients that it was produced with are organically grown. And usually it would mean always that you sidestep GMOs if that's something that people are concerned about and so forth. So it tends to be a little bit cleaner. So we used an organic vodka. I used a fresh watermelon juice that I juiced just before I came here.
good.
Isn't that delicious?
The whole thing,
Now,
or just the
whole thing.
The whole thing.
Jammed it all in there.
Jam that right in there.
And it's still pretty sweet.
Yes, it is. But here's the other thing. I've enhanced it a little bit. I used a lime liqueur.
That's what I smell.
I
Well, I
got
thought
this.
you were going to say perfume for a second. So
Well, I also put lime zest on the top, so there's fresh grated lime zest.
Smells amazing.
Isn't that fabulous? This is a lime liqueur that I bought at Von Foss.
I was gonna say, where in the heck did you get that?
Isn't it great? And it's you can see we only used a little tiny bit for these, and I made a little extra for in the back. So
Bless your heart.
That's all we need.
I want to be popular with the crew here. And a little lime zest, and it's just beautiful.
Oh,
It tastes
that's
amazing.
Really
It's
good.
fresh
Absolutely amazing,
and-
refreshing, very flavorful, and you can make an adult version as well. Because
Exactly.
kids would drink this. Obviously, don't use the
We would
extra
leave out
ingredients.
some of the ingredients for that if we
But you
give it
could
to
still
children.
put a little lime zest
You put
or
the lime
juice
zest
in
in
there.
the top, and they think they're having a kitty cocktail, and it's all good. So,
There you go.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Okay, so why does my watermelon piece here have a divot?
There's a hole in it.
It has a divot in it because I'm going to pass this around. While I was having a good time at Von Foss this week,
Jeez, I
and I
guess.
bought some blueberry balsamic. Because when
Vinegar?
Vinegar. So I'll put
You're
let
putting
you.
vinegar on
How
fruit?
much? Yes, you're just going to go like this, and you're just going to fill your divot.
Oh, you're like going.
You're going to go to
gung-ho.
town.
Okay.
And so the thing is, there are different flavors that go with different things, peanut butter and jelly, whatever. So blueberries go really good with watermelon. Basil goes good with watermelon, so that's why
Are we
use those two.
scooping? Are we slicing? What
You
do
can
you
do whatever. I gave you a knife too. I did make
we're gonna cut it.
a little fragrance for you, Jason.
Yeah,
That's
Make a
great.
little.
I think the ladies would like
Volcano.
this, don't you?
Some
So this
ladies.
is blueberry vinegar on watermelon.
Yes.
Oh, Lou, you're gonna like this.
Really?
Yes.
You're gonna like
yeah.
this.
And you can use a
That's really good.
balsamic. You can use a white balsamic
That's
as well.
really good.
Well, that's nice and tart.
Isn't that great?
That is
and
really
it
good. That is
balances
good.
the two things.
That's great.
That is
Okay.
bizarre.
So here's the thing. All I did was I cut the watermelon into cubes, and not even very nice cubes at that. Made a divot with a melon baller, dumped the vinegar in there, and boom, we've got an appetizer. You could do a whole bunch of these and have it be salad for lunch. It could be anything. So we don't have to make it complicated. We've just got more fruits in our diet today, lots of
Cute
hydration.
idea.
It's in season. A watermelon this big at Farmer's Market is $3.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are we waiting for?
Right.
Yes.
And the thing I like about watermelon is that even me, who, as you know, eats way too much, it fills me up for a
Yes.
long time. Like I won't feel hungry for quite a while.
And
for
it's
this.
great hydration.
I say I pee a lot, but I love it.
Yeah, it does. It does. It makes you go to the bathroom, but that's a good thing because you're flushing out your kidneys. And
Right.
there's not a downside to this.
This is awesome.
And if you want to
Awesome.
do a presentation like this and you don't have a melon baller, just
Huge.
use a measuring scoop. You
Yeah.
have those at home. Just use that as a melon baller.
You could
It'll
use
work
a
just fine.
teaspoon.
Yeah, a
and-
spoon. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna criticize you because your divot isn't perfectly
I
round.
love all that.
I had no idea this existed.
Isn't that great?
What does balsamic mean?
Tasty.
We'd have to have somebody from Von Foss come in and give us a whole. there's a
From the
whole-
sea
so
of
much
balsamic.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it means.
It may have to do with the process, but see how little we used. That little bottle is going to
yeah.
last us for a long
Yeah,
time.
so I was like,
and
how much? But yeah,
not
amazing.
too much at all.
That is.
Give
this
it a
is
try
really
if you're
good.
having a party.
I
If
never
you just
would've.
want to enjoy a great treat, you got to try this.
I never would have combined those two. What a
Amazing.
great idea. So go
Von
get.
Foss, go see them over at Shops at Roosevelt.
Yep.
Amazing people. They'll help you out no matter
So what Sheree's saying, go grab your melons this weekend and bring them home and consume them and enjoy them while you can, while they're ripe.
And keep your hands off of mine.
There you go. Perfect. Wonderful. Now, people want more information about Fork in the Road. Where is the best place to go?
To www.fork-road.com, or you can email me at info@fork-road.com.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Thank you. This is really
Yes,
good.
I thought you'd like it.
This is awesome. We'll be right back. It's 20 minutes past
Really
9
good.
o'clock. This is Great Day.